might be one of the most ridiculous purchases you have ever witnessed. And it's not because of what it actually is, but for the reason I bought it. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Natalia and I'm self-admitted shameless shopaholic, and I post on YouTube videos on how I spend my money or how I waste my money. So if you enjoy shopping, luxury, handbags, beauty and all the fun stuff we women enjoy, please consider joining my Anonymous Shopaholic Club down below. Let's get into this little tiny shopping bag and a little tiny box that is inside, which as you can clearly see is from Prada. And it took me a while to find exact item I was looking for, because it had to be a very specific item, and when you are looking for something very specific, it turned out it's not really there. But Prada was actually serving. Prada was delivering a lot of those. So here we have this tiny, beautiful little box, a gift packaging again. Of course, I asked for that because it's a gift for myself. Let's have a little second for appreciation of this beautiful box. It's like the proper sturdy box, which looks like it's covered with leather. Don't think it is, but wow, I don't know if all Prada items come like this. I got my crystal re-edition in this type of box. I was told it was a special box. The items from the outlets that I bought, obviously they do not come with this kind of box, and I don't think I actually bought another new bag from Prada. Probably this is my second like in boutique purchase, and I surprisingly have quite a lot of items which seem to all come from the outlets. But anyway, I think we have taken enough time to appreciate the little box and beautiful packaging. So let's get into this box. And as you can see from the size of the box, it's most likely SLG. And as I said, it's not what it is, but the reason I bought it. Let's open that. So we have the little tissue paper, of course, with a Prada stamp. Comparing to most of the items that I unbox from Louis Vuitton, every packaging seems to be a little bit more special than Louis Vuitton does. But, well, let's put complaining aside. So here we have a little Prada wallet or Prada card holder. And what is very specific about this card holder, it's not that it's a card holder, it's that it's in the red color. So I was looking for a wallet in a red color. And that's where the fun part starts. And where this ridiculousness starts. Should I show you the wallet before or after the story? Let's start with the the duties. Let's show you the wallet. So this is the pretty much card holder, and it has the back pocket here, and it is Saffiano leather, which is a good point because it's quite resistant, and we are going to use it as a wallet. So I will probably put coins here, even though it doesn't have the specific coin thing. It has a like pocket here on the top, which I actually didn't even notice. It has a card place here, which has this kind of Prada piece of paper. It has this one, which is filling up the space. It has a lot of space for cards here, and then has another secret pocket on the back. And that's pretty much it. It doesn't have a zip compartment for coins, where you could actually use for coins, but it is quite like closed here. So I think it will be totally okay to put coins and cash in this main compartment, which I'm probably going to do. And then maybe I will put 1 or 2 cards around here. That's the presentation done. How do you like it? It's really beautiful, and on the website of Prada, I think there was like 15 items, 15 wallets or card holders in red color, and they were in this really beautiful bright red. Because, my requirement was not that it has to be super bright red, but that was a bonus point. And I have checked Louis Vuitton, of course nothing. I missed last year, there was this card coin holder release in a very, very bright red, which I missed out on. And then I checked the Gucci website. There were few, but I think they were all sold out or from last year, so kind of didn't work. And YSL, they only had a couple of them, and they were in opium red, which was okay. However, I actually gave up on them after looking at them because they were Napa leather. They were lambskin, so not really the best idea for a card holder or something that I'm going to use on daily basis in my bags and keep coins and possibly have some keys or whatever else around it in my bags. So this seemed to be a perfect one. I looked at probably 3 or 4 choices that were presented to me and that were available in the boutique at the time. But that was already like pre-chosen online, and I really did like this this little style of it. Just really like how it fits into my hand, and yeah, just love it. So now, when we have the presentation out of the way and all the story how I end up going with Prada, well, I didn't mention the price. The price was 450 euro, is from my memory. I think it's not the cheapest wallet slash card holder, because actually it's a card holder on the market, to be very honest. But well, it had to be red, and it has to serve a very, very big purpose. Except keeping the money in it, it's supposed to bring money to my life. Yes, that's in a nutshell the ridiculous reason why I bought this wallet. And now tell me if you have this superstition in your culture, in your country, or whatever. Let me know if you also have that belief that the red wallet will bring money, will bring, like, you know, there will be always money coming to a red wallet. Total nonsense. I know, it's a total nonsense. And yes, I do make a living out of being a scientist. Yeah, but with all this craziness, actually a sales assistant in YSL, when I actually out of laugh shared the story with her why I'm looking for a red wallet, and they have 2 red wallets and like probably 500 other colors, neutral colors. Then she actually said that she also have that, like, you know, she was Italian from origin, and she said that she also knows this superstition and she also believes in that. No, believes. So I didn't feel so alienated and isolated and so stupid in what I was doing while I talked to her. Yeah, let me know if you know of that. But let me tell you the story of the red wallet that is running in my family. So many years ago, because when I think about it, I'm actually quite old. I think that was somehow either in end of high school or probably likely at some first years of my university. I said to my mom that like recently it has been quite okay with money for me. Like they were always coming. I was spending some shoppings. Obviously, at the time, my spendings, my shopping, and my financial needs were way smaller than now. I don't come from wealthy. I wasn't given like a lot of money from my parents while I was studying, but I somehow was, you know, managing some money. And mind you, I'm European, I'm Polish, and in most of the Europe, I think except the UK, education is free. So you go to university for free, or pretty much for free. If it's some fee for it, it's very small. So basically I was studying for free, but I was living in another place. I had to pay for my student accommodation, I had to pay for, you know, life and, you know, some books or whatever, and I was able still to buy some, you know, things for myself, which, you know, they were not expensive things, but it was a big change comparing to what I could buy previously. And just for the record, I remember when I was in high school, like I bought one top for a year. Like I was wearing one, you know, strappy top at the time we were popular, and that was my new top for a year, for an entire year. And after, like, you know, the next summer when I was wearing it, and I realized I haven't bought any top for an entire year. So that's where my comparison come from. Of course, like if there was something that I needed, like a, you know, winter jacket or winter shoes, my parents would buy it for me, but they were not really, you know, sponsoring my, you know, fashion choices, let's say. That's the background story. Coming back to the red wallet story, was that once that I think early year or second maybe year of my university, I said to my mom that recently it has been like quite good of, you know, that I have always had some money, I spent them, but there was something else coming, and that, you know, I was quite happy with my financial situation at the time. And then she said to me, "Don't you have a red wallet?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do, but what's the point?" And then she told me that the money keeps coming, that the red wallet always brings money. I wasn't a superstitious person like ever in my life. I never worried about the black cat running before me or whatever. I never believed in this kind of nonsense. But when I was presented with this kind of statement, after actually saying that, yeah, I'm doing okay now, and she said like, "Don't you have a red wallet?" And I had a red wallet. It kind of shocked me. And just for the case, I used to buy red wallets. I was just thinking like, I don't know if that's true, but it doesn't hurt, especially that I actually like red, and I like red bags, and I like the red accessories also. I like red shoes. Surprisingly, I don't have too many red clothing, but red shoes, red bags, red wallets, I love them. And I enjoy red lipstick, red nails, so it wasn't very difficult for me to just keep buying red wallets. I was actually going over some of my stuff recently, and I realized that there is like my old Michael Kors wallet, my old Kate Spade wallet, my old Kate Spade card holders, some other no-name wallet. All of them are red. And when I went into the luxury, I wasn't really buying for the red, because mostly the red was not even available. And I kind of thought to myself, well, it's kind of bullshit and nonsense. So, you know, I just bought the wallets that I liked. And, you know, now we have a recession. We are in the crisis, and things are getting tighter and tougher. So I thought to myself, why not to kind of invite the luck, the financial luck to my life, and get myself a red wallet. Yep. That's what I did. I spent my last money to buy the wallet to bring more money. How stupid is that? Yep, that's the truth. That's what I did. For more entertainment, I will share with you the reaction of that my boyfriend had to this purchase, and when I showed him that I bought this red wallet to bring more money into my life. He looked at me with semi-believing face in the nonsense that he's hearing and said, "You really must be desperate?" Yeah, so that's all what I wanted to confess today. Please let me know, how do you like the wallet? And even more so, how do you like my scientific reasons for buying it? Thank you for watching. Thank you for spending this few minutes for me. I hope it was entertaining. Take care and don't forget to enjoy your life. See you next time. Bye.